So, after what feels like a very long wait, the ship carrying my iX has arrived in Auckland. So, while we wait for the car to be offloaded, my dealership invited me to pick up my complimentary BMW Wallbox Gen 3. BMW New Zealand is running an incentive at the moment that sees every electric vehicle purchased come with one of these wall boxes. And since there's so little info on these available on the internet, I figured I would do a quick unboxing to show you what's in the package. So this Gen 3 wall box is pretty cool. It's a smart wall box, which means that it has Bluetooth built in. By default, it's set up to only allow charging once authenticated, so you have to start charging via the app. This is pretty useful if you're installing it in an area where anybody has access to the charging port and you don't want people to use your charger. But using some dip switches on the inside of the unit, you can change it to just start charging automatically. The installation instructions are quite thick. So you'll probably get your electrician or Sparky to install these. What is cool about this unit though is that it supports both single phase and three phase in a single unit. Now this unit doesn't come with a plug-in charger or plug-in connector, so it does need to be wired into your main supply. But being either single phase or three phase means that you'll be able to get the most power available out of your distribution box. So that's pretty cool. At the end, and this is something BMW noted, a lot of people, after installing it, they don't get to this part of the installation, which is all about initialization or commissioning. So after installing it, your electrician needs to download the service app on their phone for this charger box and then run through the initialization to make sure it's correct. But also, if the dip switches on the inside are not set to start authorizing or charging straight away, then it's not going to do anything. But there's very clear instructions on how to set those dip switches. Inside the box, the first thing you find is the drill guide. So obviously, if you're going to wall mount this will be pretty useful. You then have the actual bracket that the unit is going to go into. Now, I haven't taken all of the plastic off these parts yet just because my car's probably still a week away, but I might do the installation this weekend. We'll see. And underneath foam is the actual charger unit. So it's a bit of a different design compared to the iCharger that came with the electric cars previously. It is quite a hefty box. I mean, it's not super heavy, but it's also not insubstantial in terms of its size. So it comes with a Type 2 charging connector, which is the standard for us in New Zealand and pretty much everywhere except America. All the kind of standard mounting hardware and instructions that you would need to get this mounted up on the wall. And also a little hook bracket for the charging cable to be hung on when you're not using it. Neat detail is the fact that this cable is blue. So as we all know, that's BMW's color for everything electric. It is quite a thick cable as well, which also just indicates that the unit does offer quite substantial throughput for charging. I'll try and lift it out. So you can see it is a thick piece of equipment, but yeah, pretty nice looking. All of the hardware obviously secure inside, IP65 rated, I believe, so should be good to go wherever you install it. I'll probably do another video once I've got it up outside, but yeah, this is probably one of the first looks at the Gen 3 Wallbox in the wild.